him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and blameless before him. In love, he predestined us for adoption as sons through Jesus Christ. According to the purpose of his will, to the praise of his glorious grace, with which he lavished upon, according to the praise of his glorious, oh man, I'm doing bad today. With which he blessed us in the beloved.
There we go. There's one of the most important parts of the day done right there. This is a big thing about morning routines, is to make sure that you're doing the most important things when you are the most alert and the most awake. I'm the most alert and awake in the morning. So I like to do all of these things right when I wake up. But maybe you're more of a night owl. So I'd encourage you to get the most important things done when you are most awake. Also, quick tip. If you want to have a really cool way to remember some awesome memories, go buy a Polaroid camera. I mean, I love this. This is so great. It's a bookmark. I use it as a bookmark. So every time I do Devos, I get to see this picture of an amazing camping trip with friends and just be reminded of how blessed I am to have people like that. Anyways, go buy a Polaroid camera. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I just finished up my journaling for the day and I want to tell you a little bit about it. So I journal in the morning because I like to do that, and in the evening you're tired and you're not thinking straight, so I like to journal about yesterday in the morning. So I typically go through about 7 questions. I think those questions are: what happened this past day? What were my biggest wins? What were some lessons I learned? What am I thankful for? How am I feeling? What did I read, listen to, hear, observe? What stood out? And what can I do next to go towards my goals? And I think the most important questions in there are: what am I thankful for? How am I feeling? And what stood out? And the reason why I think that is, we talked about gratitude last week and just how it is so powerful to help you stay mentally healthy and to also keep you productive and dreaming. And then how am I feeling? For me personally, it's important because I don't take time to stop and think about that without journaling. And it's a good self-check for me so that I'm aware of that as I go throughout the day, and I can adapt to that. The other one is what stood out. And this is so important because it's a way to remember the things that kickstarted your creativity, the things that could be really important to your business. For example, one thing is I started learning about Skillshare yesterday. And I think that could be a really big way that I could help people, help college students who don't have a lot of money to get their hands on some content without having to spend a lot. And so I'm really excited about that, and we're excited to keep researching that to see if that's a possibility. So that's what journaling can do for you. You don't have to do that much. It could be really short, but I really would encourage you to journal. And another thing it helps is it helps time slow down a little bit so that you're processing the days as they go by. So you don't get to the end of the year or the end of the semester and just wonder, what in the world happened? So it's a great habit to get into. Okay, so it's 7:12 right now. Usually I'd be a little ahead of this time, but filming the video obviously makes things a little slow. I'm not incredibly proficient at filming videos, as you can see. I haven't even started color grading. I might color grade this video, I'm not sure. Or like the sun in the background there, that's a rookie mistake, right? But I'm going to go make coffee because I love coffee. You know, I like to tell myself I'm not addicted to it, and that I just really like the taste and that I'm a coffee snob, which I am a coffee snob. There's no arguing about that. But you know, sometimes I wonder if I drink it because caffeine is nice and all that jazz, but you know, I don't know. Yay! Alright, so it's around 7:30-ish right now. Typically when I'm at this stage of the morning, it's closer to 7. But obviously, like I said, because I'm awful at making videos, I'm going a little bit late. But this time in particular, this last part of the morning, is the time where I am kickstarting my creativity. It's the time where I'm really starting to get my brain going because I've taken care of my spiritual side and I've taking care to rest and just be quiet with watching the sunrise and all those kinds of things. So now I am making sure that I am growing personally in this area of student life, right? So I am either reading books, listening to podcasts, paying attention to other YouTubers who do similar things to make sure I am growing and learning so that I can then give the best content and the best learning I can to you guys. And so that's what I do between 7 to 8 or 8:30. Then after that, I'll start my deep work session. But for now, let's dive into all this good learning stuff. Alrighty, so I just finished up the first session of deep work. Lasted about, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Got a ton of research done and got a lot of the extra resources that are gonna help students of this course be able to apply what they're learning to make sure that they're gonna thrive in everything that they do at college. I'm so excited to get this course out there. Next, what I need to do is I need to feed the animals. So dogs first. Typically, I let them out, let them run around. Hey Oscar, hey buddy. This is Oscar. I don't know if you've seen Oscar yet. You've seen Dusty before. But the first animals I gotta feed are the chickens. There they are. Aw, hey buddy. Alrighty, so I finished feeding the animals. Now it's time to edit the next video. Alrighty, so I'm having a ton of fun editing this video. Now I'm doing something that I try to live by whenever I do something repeatedly, and that is to always try to improve one small thing in a task that I always do. So in this case with video editing, I do it regularly. And so I try to improve one area each time I do it. The second video, I tried to make it feel more vloggy. This video, I'm trying to get the color better. The next one, I plan to maybe get the audio a little better. All these little things. And what you're gonna see is that small, consistent change, that small, consistent effort to get better is gonna make you skyrocket in your ability to do what you do all the time. So let's get back into editing. Alrighty guys, so that's my morning. It's 12:45, I'm running kind of late, about an hour late today. But what was I able to do today? I was able to film this video, edit another one, do a solid hour, 2 hours of research for the course, and make 3 or 4 extra resources that people can download to put this course into action. So I think it was a pretty good morning. I'm gonna get some lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna get there. I think there's some leftover pulled pork, so I'm probably gonna eat that. And then take a little bit of a break, watch a Stargate, and then go back at it and write some curriculum for my other job that's not the business. I'll see you guys later.